ಗೌರವರ್ಧನಕ್ಕೆ ಅಸಿಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಮರ್ಸ್, ವಾಣಿ ಶುಗರ್ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಏಡ್ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ Udyur. Now talking about present value. Present value is the quite opposite of future value. The present value of entity can be defined as the present worth of prospective amount of money or a stream of cash flows with a specified return rate. The present value is conversely related to the discount rate. Thus, higher discount rate implies a lower present value and vice versa. Nothing but a lower discount rate implies a higher present value. Accurate determination of cash flows is therefore the key to appropriately valuing future cash flows, be it earnings or obligation. So here present value applicable in case of fixed assets are using it generates future cash inflow. The calculation of present value holds extreme importance in different financial calculation like net present value. Net present value is the difference between total present values of cash inflow minus total present values of cash outflow or cash outlay or original cost of the asset. Difference of these two we get what? Net present value. Spot rates, bond yields and pension obligation. The opposite definition of present value is given as the current value of one or higher future cash payments which are discounted at a reasonable interest rate or PV factor or discount rate. So how to calculate the present value? Generally there are three factors which influence the calculation of the present value. The size of the cash flow. The future cash flow implies the size of a cash which is expected to be received. The future cash flow and the present value are related directly. A larger future cash flow implies higher present value and vice versa. Second will be the risk involved in cash flow. With rising uncertainty, the investor anticipating the receipt of cash flow has to presume higher risk. The present level of high risk lowers the value that would be paid at the present for the future cash flow. The risk involved is calculated by the rate of return which you might require from another investment aimed at generating cash flow with the same risk level. The third point will be the waiting period involved in cash flow. A longer waiting period lowers the value of cash flow. This reduction in the present value of cash flow is accrued to two reasons. Under that A, the money which has been invested could be invested in some other project which would earn you interest during the year which you have been waiting. Second will be if in the case you are not sure about getting the expected cash flow, you will you have to presume more risk with time passing by, thereby lowering the value that would be paid by someone for that future cash flow. So, calculation of present value. Present value is the value today of some money to be received at a future point of time. Present value allows us to place all the figures on a current footing so that comparison may be made in terms of today rupee. For example, if you want if we want determine the present values at the beginning of year first of rupees 1110, rupees 121 and 131 to be received in at the end of year first year, second year, third year respectively at 10% interest per annum. So would be rupees 100 in each year. Thus, the compound rate formula present value of a given amount to be received at a point of time in future has present value equals future value into 1 plus or to the power of n. You can simplify it. Present value equals FV future value divided by 1 or rate of interest n number of years. Present value equals future value divided by 1 plus r to the power of n, where FV equals the printing mistake, PV equals present value, FEV equals amount to be received at the end of the nth number of years, that is future value, R equals compound rate of interest. In addition to the present value, the concept also assists in taking the present value of annuity. So, on present annuity refers to a series of equal payments or receipt occurring at uniform time intervals. Some good examples include lease and rental payments. For an ordinary annuity, these receipts or payments occur at the end of the every time period, while for an annuity due, these occur at the start of each time period. PV equals start big bracket 1 minus 1 divided by 1 minus r to the power of n divided by or r a by r. This formula can be simplified. A by r, open the bracket, 1 minus, further open the bracket, 1 plus r to the power of n. This has been explained through illustration given below. Mr. Hanu deposits rupees 70,000 equally for 5 years. She deposits the money at the end of the each year. What is the present value of annuity if the discount rate 10%? So before going to solve the problem, first of all, whatever the things given in the problem, Mr. Hanu rupees 70,000 deposited or annually 70,000 for 5 years. Interest rate will be 10%. 10% compound interest. So here, in order to calculate 5 years, deposited will be 70,000. So PV, present value, equals 70,000 first year deposited, 70,000 into 1 by 1.10 to the power of 1 plus 70,000 into 1.1 to the power of 2 second year. Next, third year, 70,000 into 1 divided by 1.10 to the power of 3. Fourth year, 70,000 into 1 by 1.1 to the power of 4 plus 70,000 into 1 by 1.10 to the power of 5. Now we are going to simplify this formula. We get